Salutations, worshippers. Just a quick word from your host, Thor. Yes, the awesome deity of vast renown, to appraise you of a few trifling matters. Firstly, that the God Knows podcast is brought to you by Monkey Pump Productions. And yes, they are trying to steal credit for what is essentially a godly creation. Sheer daylight robbery. Ask Hermes if you don't believe me. Yes, he is the god of thieves, imbecile. Look it up. Secondly, and I really mean this is not a show for children. God swear, a lot, and we rarely bleep them out once the show starts. We also engage in adult, if puerile, conversation. We're gods, what do you expect? Thirdly, my father, Odin, he sees all, including if you leave us a 5-star rating or not. Believe me, he will let me know. Failure to 5-starers will lead to me exploding your ass. I'm the god of war and thunder. Trust me, I have the means, if you'll give me the motivation. Don't suffer the remainder of your tiny existence with an exploded ass. It happened to my good friend Sigurd. Latrine time is no joke. Welcome to the God Knows podcast. Greetings, salutations, and all that jazz. God's my bastard head. Welcome to Valhalla and the God Knows podcast, a joint venture with those arse swipes at Monkey Pump Productions.
Arse swipes, Thor?
Well, they seem pretty arsey and swipey to me.
Like this much is true.
Total fuckwads. Anyway, dear mortals, it's epic to be back for this New Year's special.
Thor, like, it's practically Easter, dude.
Easter? Are you sure, Dion?
Yeah, man. Amon told me it's like the Christian season of Lent.
Lent? The one where they give up food and booze and stuff?
Totally crazy, ain't it? What else is there to make, like, life worth living?
Excuse me. Sex and... Oh, my stomach. Sex and drugs, maybe?
I don't think they give those up, man.
I'm pretty certain they do, Dion.
Nuh-uh. That can't be right.
Yeah, they refrain from all forms of merriment.
The monsters.
Yes, yet... another reason I loathe the tambourine-bashing weirdos.
Think I'm, like, starting to see your point, Thor.
Well, you'll find I'm frequently correct about these things. I'm immutable, you know.
You're a totally consistent dude.
Anyway, oh God, if, as you say, we're in the hideous season of Lent, where did the past few months go? The last thing I remember is Yuletide. We were making merry with Grand Summers and those gimpy elves of hers.
That's right, dude. We sang carols, exchanged gifts, I got Thongy back and everything. It still has that fresh Rod Stewart scent. Taint.
Well, yes, I can smell it from here. It reeks of geriatric pheromones.
Oh, thank you, man.
You're welcome, I think. So what happened then? Why the giant cleft in my bastard memory?
Oh man, it was the booze, dude. You were like totally wasted on meat-flavored lube.
That stuff Gran gifted me for Yule, but it was just one tube. True, it was jumbo-sized, but still...
Yeah, man, that was just for starters. When Gran saw how much you, like, digged it, she cracked open a whole barrel of the stuff.
The barrel?
Yeah, like, then another barrel, and so forth.
Odin's glorious plums! No wonder my head feels like there's a frost giant living in it.
We were chugging and glugging and slip sliding all over the place. It was most loobular. My insides feel real slippy.
Oh, God. No wonder. That stuff's lethal.
Totally. Sigurd joined in and it killed him all over again. Legit poison.
Sigurd? Fuck me. What else we do?
We took a trip to the lost city of Atlantis. Had a most triumphant orgy with the mermaids.
The reverse ones with the ladies' legs and fishers' heads?
Course, Thor, we're not idiots.
Get in. What about the mermen?
Well, we invited them to join in, but they were reluctant.
The prudish, fishy bastards.
They chased us out of Atlantis with their pointy tridents. They said they didn't want to catch divine chlamydia.
Oh, yes. It itches like a feather-lined loincloth.
And to be fair, I've been carrying it for 2 millennia.
You're pure riddled with it.
Totally.
Did we get up to anything else?
Those were the highlights, dude. Oh yeah, and we brought back some prawn crackers for Cupid.
Hardly a highlight. More crisps for Laddie McSwampclef.
Well, he seemed to appreciate it, Thor.
No doubt, the sofa surfing wastrel. Anyway, oh God. No matter. We best get on with the show. My fucking head. These mortals will never take us seriously. Who'd you book as a guest?
Well, in honor of Lent, I thought I'd invite Jesus of Nazareth to the show.
The J-Man, eh? Wow. I've not seen him in, forever. As you know, I bloody loathe Christians. But Jesus is definitely the exception. Solid chap. Bit of an attention hog, but makes fantastic wine.
Cana?
The wedding at Cana. Glorious. And I don't even like wine. More of a mead man. Gods, hope he brings some with him.
Well, that's the thing, see. I emailed him, but he's out of office. Said he wouldn't be back for 40 days and 40 nights.
Odin's tits. What is it with him and those bloody trips into the wilderness?
No idea, man. It totally sucks, though. He would have been an amazing guest.
Yes, top tier. I bizarrely enjoy his mellow countenance. Well, it can't be helped, I suppose. So who did you book for us?
I didn't book nobody, dude. I apologize most humbly.
So you did book someone? I'm confused.
I just use a double negative, Thor. All the kids are doing it.
Well, I'm not a fan of the modern parlance myself. I prefer the Queen's English.
Oh, dude, sorry to tell you. The Queen passed away a while back.
I'm not talking about her. I mean Boudicca. Now there was a warrior queen with a lovely turn of phrase. I can hear her now calling to the troops, "Fuck those Romans up, boys! Go on! Spear that twat in the bell end!" Ha! Utterly charming.
Yeah, she was a real sweetie.
Those were the days. By the way, where's that oily demon Amon? He's supposed to be our tech support.
Oh yeah, he said something about there being a ghost in the house. He said that he'd keep out the way till the lost soul left.
You're shitting me, right? A demon that's afraid of wandering spirits? Oh, gods, I've heard it all now.
I don't think it's so much that, dude.
The little tits in dereliction of his duties. We'll see about this. Amon! Amon!
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Thor?
That wailing? Like the fetid vapours leaving Cupid's loincloth upon his yearly bath.
That's the one. I don't think it's Cupid's ball fumes, though. My eyes ain't stinging.
Yeah. Nah. No need to disturb the master. Crowley will serve you in his stead.
Master? Crowley?
Who's the spirit that dares to enter my hallowed feasting hall?
'Tis I, Crowley, the wickedest man in the world.
I thought that was Tom Hanks.
Those are just internet rumors. Crowley is the real deal. Evil.
Hey, I recognize you. You're like one of Amon's acolytes.
He most certainly is not.
Gods, where did you appear from, Amon?
I just came up the loft ladder. You hollered for me.
What? Yes, I did. We're doing the show. What's this acolyte of yours doing here? Did you grant him permission to enter sacred Valhalla, the hallowed feasting hall of the glorious fallen?
Your attic conversion? I most certainly did not. And he's no acolyte of mine. Ah, how master jests. I'm your grace's most devoted servant.
Grace? Amon's no prince of Hades. He worked in its mailroom at best.
I think it was in the Nard destruction line, dude.
That's right! A demonic testicle torture, wasn't it, Amon?
Only for a little while. And it wasn't exactly my dream job.
Well, either way, you were no prince.
If I could beg your holiness's indulgence, Master is one of the oiliest imps to slither the rotting caverns of the underworld.
Bit of an arse-licker, isn't he?
Whenever I get the chance. Crowley is very broad-minded. Of that, there is little doubt. But compliments aside, Aleister, you are no acolyte of mine. I took out a demonic restraining order on you in 1928. You kept trying to summon me. Crowley just wishes to serve. No, you wish to channel my demonic powers to your own nefarious ends. Well, I am the most wicked man in the world.
Not Tom Hanks, then?
I've actually been trying to avoid you. I felt your ghastly presence earlier. Satan's gutty sausage! Why stop pestering me after all these years? I'm not even in the demon business any longer. But Master is far too humble. You are the best. No demon comes close to your gonad decimation record. Master received a special plaque from Roy Castle. He performed a self-choreographed tap dance while simultaneously playing his trumpet. All in honor of your prestigious achievements.
You were on Record Breakers, Amon? To get on that show, it must have really taken some dedication.
Apparently, it's what you need. I'm more of a Grange Hill man myself. Tucker, Gripper, Zamo, apart from all the just say no nonsense, of course.
Yes, I never got that. Why get kids into such bad habits? Abstinence? Pfft, what were they thinking?
Dunno, man. It's like the whole world's gone puritanical-ish.
Indeed. But Record Breakers, Amon. Did you meet Norris McWhirter and Chris Akabusi?
No, unfortunately not. This was post-McWhirter and pre-Akabusi.
Oh man, Swids!
Did meet Cheryl Baker though.
Whoa, now there's a chick with great legs. When that dude whipped her skirt off at Eurovision, I was all like, man, now that's a chick with great legs.
God, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Bugs Fizz.
Yes, well, when I met her, she seemed like a very nice person. So very smiley and jolly. Then I remembered, she's a cockney!
It does tend to put you off a person.
No doubt.
Does seem a trifle strange there. I mean, kids' TV awarding a demon for smashing up ball bags?
Think things were different in the 80s, man. They like to fuck kids up.
Sweet queefs of Lady Beelzebub. I forgot you were here.
Yes, Mr. Evil isn't very memorable, it seems.
Oh, tish tosh. Crowley is the most wicked, devious, malicious soul to ever walk the earth.
You're such a poser, dude.
Nobody calls Crowley a poser, not even the god of wine. One flick of my wand, and you'll fall victim to a malevolent, ghostly wedgie.
Wedgies? Man, I've worn a thong since like 1972. You think you can threaten me with a little bit of butt chafing?
That'll be the day. Dion's anus is impervious to all forms of torture.
Them's the rumors.
So you'd best think of some other evil method of threatening Dion, Mr. Crawlson.
Actually, it's Crowley. Crowley!
Like I give a shit. Why the arse are you even here? Why don't you cut to the bastard chase?
Actually, Crowley was hoping that his gracious master would honor him with his autograph.
Oh, cock off. Don't tell me you're really a fan of that behooved ring stain. I thought all that wannabe acolyte stuff was just a jest.
Charming! Actually, he's been stalking me for years, forever trying to get me to make a pact with him. I keep telling him, it's meant to be the other way round. Find another demon to bother. Autograph? I don't trust you, Aleister. But please, Master, you haven't even heard my whiz-bang plan. It's topper. Sign just here on this parchment. I'll make Master powerful beyond his wildest dreams.
Don't sign anything, Amon. He's trying to trick you into some bogus pyramid scheme.
You know what? I got conned into one of theirs once. Ramesses III was such a chancer. I still own a plot of useless sand at Giza. There's not even any sea to paddle in. Fucking mummies. Dion's right, Amon. Sign nothing.
Don't worry, I have no intention.
And what exactly are you peddling, crow's feet? What does a wandering spirit really want of my demon?
The demon's name is imbued with tremendous power. If Amon were to write it down on this parchment, just imagine all the sinister energy contained within. Think of the dark magic Crowley could conjure.
Why that, like, particular roll of parchment? What's so special about it, dude?
My most divine alcoholiness is very astute. This particular parchment was fashioned from the back scrapings of Paul Daniels. As you know, he was the most powerful wizard of the 20th century. It crackles with the dark flames of Wisbit.
Sweet Debbie McGee! That really is wicked! Hang on, does it have to be on that particular parchment? We have tons of stuff with Amon's name on it. His pitchfork, his fluffy slippers, the pink shaver he uses to manscape his tiny...
Well, Dion, thank you, but you forget, Amon is only my earthly title. My true demon name is impossible to write in any human alphabet. Fiddle sheets! Crowley was unaware of that detail. Well, can't blame a tramp for trying.
What is your demon name, Amon, dude? You can tell me.
I'll whisper it to you, but it is top secret. You must be as quiet as the tiniest mouse. Never speak a word of this to anyone, especially not Thor.
What in Midgard did I do?
Well, just for starters, last week you poured a flagon of holy water on my poor tail. I had to go to casualty with 30-degree burns. The nurse had to massage balm into it all night. My, how deliciously naughty.
Stop moaning. You bastard love the attention. You should have seen him blush. His fizzog was bright red.
Thor, like, his face is always red. He's just a common demon.
Dante's dainty doilies! I'll have you there. There's nothing common about this hellspawn.
No offense, Amon. Oh, dude, please let me hear your name. Pretty please with a cherry on top. I'm your best bro.
Well, I suppose, but... Oh, fine! Come here, then.
Whoa, I never would have guessed that. So your name is...
Actually, it's pronounced.
Well, sir, crow's cheese, tell me, how'd you snuff it anyway? I'm guessing you didn't die in glorious battle. I've never seen you round Valhalla before.
Crowley died of natural causes. Once Boudicca was affixed too tightly at a magical orgy. We were attempting to manifest the portal to Xanadu with our rising passions. Didn't work, which is a real shame, as I bought new roller skates for the occasions. Never did get to meet Olivia Newton-John. I was 72 when I choked to death.
Dear gods, a terrible way to go. So young. I did like the Xanadu and Rail Skates reference, though. Very niche.
Ain't no one gonna get that, dude.
Deep within the blazing inferno of the underworld, the majestic demon lives. Endangered, hunted, cast out by the Vatican to near extinction.
I thought I found my forever home, but the Pope's exorcist had other ideas. I was minding my own business in some geezer's body, then whoosh, suddenly I'm a pig.
We just need your immortal soul and your earthly body to help give these demons a new chance at life. Call today at 1-800-666. That's 1-800-666. Sign up today and you'll receive a free vial of goat's blood, a chalk pentagram kit, and a free Parker pen. Adopt a demon and embrace eternal damnation. Thank you.
Adopt a demon today, or die!
God knows!
And we're back. And the greasy spirit of the sycophant Crumply still with us. The weirdo reckons he's got a semi for all things demonic. But my question is why? What attracted you to those oily bastards? And will you please stop floating directly in front of my face? Your ghostly ghoulies are getting tangled in my beard. Why is your spectral form naked anyway?
Sorry. I'll just tangle this bit then. Okay. There we go. Well, Crowley did say he died at an orgy. Clothes aren't exactly de rigueur at bongo bashes. Apart from the occasional gimp mask, of course.
He's got you there, Thor.
And to answer your demonic question, with the terrible power of hell in Crowley's hands, nothing could stop him. Ultimate power to take over the world and bend it to his...
Oh, God. This demon fanboy shit is so dull. You got anything to perk me up a bit, Dion? What are you drinking tonight?
This frothy drink called Laundry Detergent. However you say it.
Let me have a taste. Quite bubbly actually. Creamy. Almost biological. But
Me please say so. For Gaz's sake, Crowley's orgies had far more decorum than this.
Hey, did you know I invented them, dude?
Orgies? No way! They're the cat's pajamas. Crowley's absolute fave.
Yes way. They're my biggest triumph.
Crowley lost his virginity at one, you know.
No way! You popped your cherry at an orgy?
Well, my goat Cherry anyway.
Go, Cherry. That's a weird spin. Zeus! Bet the poor thing wasn't too happy about that.
Oh, Tish Tosh. She was fine. We got engaged that night. The divine creature became the first Mrs. C.
Odin's tits. Goat rampy pumpy. That really is low.
Look, Crowley told you he took her in wedlock. A charming little Wiccan ceremony. The one true love of his life.
What was her name?
Barbara!
Fucking Barbara!
Yes, well, I realize it's more commonly a sheep name. But the love had been adopted when she was just a kid.
Oh, God. It gets better. Your goat's wife had been adopted by sheep?
Spot on.
I fucking heard it all now.
Your Royal Hairiness must remember that the acquisition of magical powers necessitates certain deviations from social norms.
Like sexy time with goats?
Well, yes, that's one of the perks, amongst a whole host of other things.
Go on then, Gandalf. Enlighten us with your vast knowledge of sorcery.
Yeah, like, go on, dude.
Recount your saga, mortal spirit.
Well, okay then, my lord high godlinesses, but I must warn you, it is a tale beyond the limits of dimensions and time. A story of strangeness, magic, and evil.
Well, I think we'll cope.
Crowley was born Edward Alexander in 1875, but later adopted a sobriquet more befitting a necromancer of earth-shattering skill and power. Aleister.
Much better. Terrifying.
Yes, good, isn't it? Later still, Crowley was labelled as the Beast 666.
That like another name you gave yourself?
Perhaps. How very dare you! That title is only reserved for the most royal foundess, Lady Beelzebub. Bless her sweetest queefs.
And the guy from the chase!
You're not fit to lick her hooves! Crowley's boyhood was spent treading the mean streets of Victorian Royal Leamington Spa. You grew up tough and wily there.
I'll bet.
Limited Spa? They say it's just like Compton.
His father was a Bible-thumping evangelist in a fringe Christian sect. He'd plenty of shillings in the coffers, but not too many brain cells. He fell for their lying drivel, hook, line, and sinker.
Odin, I hate Christians.
You and me both, my lord. Father was a zealot, an absolute joy kill, and he did all he could to make Crowley's childhood miserable. Bible studies, praying, self-flagellation. Oh, that bit was all right, actually. More praying, more Bible study, not a single goat to be found. Crowley couldn't wait to fly the nest and claim his majestic golden dynasty.
You know what? This cleft talks like he's famous or something. Dion, I haven't the foggiest idea who he is.
Crowley is world famous. David Bowie and Ozzy Osbourne referenced him in their works. The Beatles featured him on the Sgt. Pepper's album. Jimmy Page bought his halls on the banks of Loch Ness.
Derek Bowery? Fuzzy Foghorn? Colonel Poppers? Timmy Cage? You're just naming mortals for fun. Who the shit are these people?
Thor. They're like totally bodacious music legends. Rock gods.
Are any of them bone flute based?
Nah, man. Mostly guitars and keyboards.
Well, that's why I've not heard of them then. I loathe modern music.
But Crowley, man, why are these rock gods interested in you? What did you actually do?
Well, Crowley brought secret Oriental wisdom to Europe and restored paganism in a purer form.
By interfering with goats?
That was part of it. A large part of it, actually, but not the entire story.
Say, seeing as you married a goat, Did you have any kids?
Good one, Dion. Kids.
Nah, man. I'm not joking. You know how I'm big into cryptids? I just wondered if it was the goat man's dad.
Ooh, now there would be a scope for the podcast. Come on, Cowlick. Have you got a hairy lad that's comrades with Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, and all that ilk?
Could be. Crowley would never admit it, though. Far too wicked to pay child support.
That is not on. My brother sired an 8-legged horse. He still sends him sugar lumps every Yule.
Look, Crowley had bigger fish to fry. He was inducted into the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
Is it like that the Chinese takeaway on the corner, Thor?
Oh, yes. Delightful spring rolls. Does a wonderful salt and pepper chicken.
It was a serious order.
Like one of Cupid's. One of his orders clears the place out.
Followed by our latrine.
It gets real gnarly.
But I was trained in ceremonial magic by Samuel Liddon McGregor Mathers.
Odin's tits. The Samuel Little McGregor Mathers?
You've heard of him?
Nope, not a fucking clue. Look, you know that mortals performing magic is all troll shit, right?
Well, with all due respect, your most high-horned eminence, Crowley and his followers performed miracles.
Don't let the J-Man hear you say that, dude.
Go on then, Crawdaddy. Name one.
And nothing that don't entail no goat humping.
Well, yes. Oh, yes, this is a good one. You know how kittens have straight whiskers? Every single last one of them?
Yes, they're uber cute. Why?
You see, and this is absolute proof of my devilish powers. One was present at a particularly naked and sweaty ceremony of ours.
You better not have sacrificed the poor thing.
No. Crowley was testicle deep in mutton at the time. Too distracted for a blood sacrifice.
Hey, I said no goats.
To be fair, that's a pretty tall order where my life's concerned. Anyway, the main point is the kitten.
Why? What happened to it?
Well, the morning directly following the orgy, the kitten, once straight whiskers were now, wait for it, curly. Explain that one if you can.
Humidity?
Perming lotion?
Feline face wig.
No, it was magic, see? Definitely devilish magic at play.
For years uncounted, I was chalice bearer for her foulness, the most low Lady Beelzebub. From the fall of Babylon to the rise of the Khans, I stood proudly by her side. Each day, I inhaled deeply the perfumed aroma of her diabolical queefs. It was my honor and duty, and never, not once, did I see her turn a kitten's whiskers curly.
Well, she was missing a trick then, wasn't she?
You know what you are, Croaky. You're nothing but a con man.
But what about Crowley's hundreds of followers? They were devotees of his magical religion, the Lemur.
Were they devotees of Louise too?
Nice one, Dion.
They followed Crowley all the way to Egypt.
Fucking nutters.
I was their great Spartan. A great pagan Umbro fleet was gifted to me by the divine Octavius.
I never heard of him. Or her.
But what did you ever achieve that wasn't made up, dude?
Well, Crowley did write several acclaimed compendiums regarding the applications of practical magic.
Which were bogus.
And Crowley did help fight the Nazis during the Second World War.
Ooh, now that sounds a little more interesting. What did you do exactly?
British intelligence recruited Crowley in a plot to assassinate the Fuhrer.
I really don't think making his moustache curly would have been fatal.
No. The plan was to explode Hitler using only the power of Crowley's mind. Remote telekinesis over hundreds of miles.
No prizes for guessing how that went.
Total failure. The gnarly dude shot himself in his bunker.
Yes, but it nearly worked though.
Nearly worked.
You know that song, the one about him having one ball?
Oh yeah. Apparently the other's in the Albert Hall. What's it doing there? No dude can say.
Actually, it's not there at all. Crowley's powers didn't quite extend to killing Adolf, but they did succeed in exploding his left buttock.
Bodacious!
Total arse gravy. I grow weary of this. Time for you to return to the underworld, I think. How you escape from there, anyway?
Oh, it was quite simple for a chap of my intellect. I bribed the ferryman.
Charon, that devious sequined
He
fucker.
didn't sing at you, did he? Hey, dude, are you like stealing Amon's slippers? That's bogus!
He's what now? Get off me! Stop thief! They're custom made to fit my hooves!
Crowley is triumphant. Genuine demonic artifacts. Ultimate power is in Crowley's hands.
Dion, pass me Molyneux, my divine hammer.
Here you go. What you gonna do, man?
I'm going to explode the ghostly fucker with my godly lightning powers. Consider yourself smote, mortal.
I never knew spirits went that way. He like exploded.
Yes, well, I couldn't just hit him. Molyneux would have passed straight through his spectral form. Thought a bit of lightning might do the trick. He popped like a bag of jizz.
You just sent Crowley back to the underworld. He's like double dead.
Is that even a thing?
I say good riddance. No more stalking for that naughty man.
Lads! I think we've got a ghost! All my crisps! Oh! Covered in ectoplasm! Oh! It's all over the floor here! Oh, fuck!
Hey, like, calm down, Cupid. You're gonna knock over the podcast equipment.
But lads, what about my crisps? There's like, oh fuck, there's like ghastly splooge all over them. Lads!
Get back, you mountainous beast!
Oh, poor Chris!
Odin's five skin! God knows! And we're back. Well, and thankfully now ghost-free. Although there's fucking ecto-jism all over Valhalla. Amon, you best get this cleared up directly after the podcast.
What? Why me? You're the one who fucking exploded him.
Because A, he was your acolyte, and 2, I'll explode you if you don't.
Fine.
God, there's clumps of the stuff in my beard. It's like being in one of Dion's orgies.
It really is, dude.
Anyway, following Cupid's crisp-induced rampage, we took a vote on a suitable punishment. And seeing how he hates our podcast so much, he can sit right here and answer a few emails from our mortal fans.
Oh, fuck's sake, lads. Missing Love Island.
We missed Valentine's Day with all the meat loop and such. So, like, we've got a ton of love-related questions for you, buddy.
Fine. Go on then, fire away.
Well, first off, we got a question from Gary.Gooner at askjeeves.co.uk. He writes, Dear Cupid, I'm looking for some advice. Ever since my new girlfriend and I have started being intimate, I've had this strange lump on my...
Oh, shit off, Gary. What makes you think we're a medical podcast? Just pray to the god of your choosing, and he may deign to bless your lumpy.
But don't fucking pray to me, Gary. That medical shit makes me puke. I draw the line at lumps. Get some ointment, you dirty melt.
Next question, Dion.
Okay, there's one here from i.love.sexy.clowns@yahoo.co.uk. Dear gods, I'm writing because I am in need of a hunky clown in my life.
Oh, God, not this again. Clowns! Our listeners are fucking weird.
On a previous show, you hooked up another listener with the god of clowns himself, Momus. I was wondering if there are any other giant-footed, red-nosed bachelors in the world of the gods. Oh, and he left his phone number here and mentioned something about oh. Is that physically possible? Well, I'm not reading that, dudes.
Swivel the screen this way, Dion. Let me have a read. Let's see. Oh my good God! What the frost giants fuck nuggets? My beautiful eyes! Is this just transcribed from the cursed tome that blinded my father? Oh!
Swivel it here then. Well then, what the fucking... No! No! You dirty, filthy, minging clown nonce!
I don't like this, guys. Our listeners have boners for clowns. That's some bad juju.
And if Dion says it's bad juju, well, let's just say it'd practically do anything.
It's dark, alright. Reckon the podcast might be cursed. Anyway, let's fucking hurry this shit up. I'm getting hungry. Dion, are there any inquiries that don't make me want to step out my eyes?
Well, there's a question here from jizzyfizzy@gmail.com.
Why does that ring a bell?
Thor, we partied for 3 months with them. How can you not remember Jizzy and Fizzy? We talked about this at the beginning of the show. They went for grand summers, dude. How could you forget?
Ah, yes, the gnomes.
They're elves, dude. Don't call them gnomes. It's racist. Gods, beginning to think that Lou messed up with your brain.
Fucking hell. The email, Dion. Read it out. My stomach reckons its throat's been cut.
What's the bloody point? This episode has been a bust from top to bottom. Megalomaniac ghosts, lube hangovers, Jesus out of the office for our Easter special.
Easter? What are you talking about? That Christian thing was ages ago.
We missed that too. Just how strong was that lube?
Grand summers really don't mess about. Any chocolate eggs left, Cupid?
Fuck no.
Gaia farts in our collective faces once again. You know what? I'm pulling the plug on this accursed debacle. Miss the chocolate eggs? I really don't ask for much. So, with that final straw, I guess this is the end of the episode. Farewell, clown perverts.
Okay, we're done then? Later, dudes.
Bad time. Fucking crisps.
Oh, my slippers are drenched in man jam.